Good morning, Master. Did you sleep well? I hope the new pillows and comforter are more to your taste than the last set. I brought your favourite for breakfast today. You've been quiet this last week, so I wanted to get you something that would make you feel better. Are you curious how I know that when I've been all over the manor? You can ask me if you want. If you ask me, I'll answer. Then if you won't say anything to me, you at least need to open your mouth so that I can feed you. Master, I really can't feed you if you insist on keeping your mouth shut. I don't want to force your mouth open with my hands. That would mean I'd need to take off my gloves and wash them, and that would mean leaving you alone for another period of time. You haven't been eating much either, so I'd like to see you eat something soon. Master, enough of this sulking. The only reason you are chained up right now is because you were so stubborn in rejecting my care. Even if you had to remember what I did to you over and over again, you could have easily acted like you had amnesia and let me pamper you, or even just accept your circumstances. If you had, I wouldn't have had to induce amnesia in so many different ways. Do you think I liked hurting you? Of course I didn't. All I want is to take care of you, but even now you're being so stubborn. The only reason you are chained up right now is because you keep trying to run away from me, when I'm the one person in this world that is wholly devoted to you. More than your family, and certainly more than your friends. So can you please stop with whatever you think you're doing and have some food? If you're good, I can consider taking you out to the garden tomorrow for a walk. I'll still have to hold the other end of the chain, but you'd be getting fresh air. You haven't been able to get any since I put those metal bars over the window, have you? Still nothing? Fine. Just for this once. I'll leave the food here and you can feed yourself. I know you won't be able to resist if it stays next to you for a while. Especially in your current state. Yes, that's it. It's just because I've been relenting and taking away the food too quickly. Not because my presence is a deterrent. I'll be going now. I'll go spruce the garden up for tomorrow. See you at lunch, Master. Master! Where are you, Master? I told you if you ate, you could leave the room without your chains tomorrow. Were you just too eager, Master? If you go back to your room now, I'll take off the chain that's still on your wrist. Isn't it heavy, Master? My voice probably sounds odd coming from it, doesn't it? Oh, right, since you didn't ask, you don't know. Modern technology is quite fascinating. They even now make cuffs with speakers and tracking functions. Though it seems that you broke the tracking part. That's why I need you to come back, Master. You're malnourished, Master. You haven't eaten in days. You could become dizzy and hurt yourself. And I don't want to have to hurt you if I have to drag you back to your room. You still won't talk to me, Master. Even when I'm begging you. Where did the kind master who treated me so gently go? Do you even remember that now? Is it my fault that you no longer look at me with those warm eyes? because of how many times I've tried to make you forget the painful past. Let me try telling you a story to come back to your senses, Master. A tale that desperately needs you to give it a happy ending. Once upon a time, there was a girl. The girl had lost her family long ago and had been forced to fend for herself by relying on the rare kindness of strangers. By what she thought was a miracle, she managed to find a job as a maid for an affluent family in the area. This is it, she told herself. Now, I will no longer have to suffer. I have a roof over my head and money to save for my future. But life at that family's mansion was not what she expected it to be. The family did not care about the well-being of their staff. Though on the outside they acted like upstanding citizens, behind closed doors, staff were regularly shouted at, ridiculed, and even assaulted. Naturally, a lot of the staff left because of this. But the girl could not. She had no family to rely on, and certainly not enough money to support herself. She also knew that it would be near impossible to find another job. So she was forced to endure their abuse. Until one day, the young master of the household brought around a friend. This friend did not look at her with sadistic or dismissive eyes. When the friend looked at her, they looked at her like she was a person. The two of them had an opportunity to talk. It was just a regular conversation. She learned that the friend had also suffered like she had. Yet even while they were still suffering, they managed to smile so brightly. Even if she was meant to be working, she didn't care. Just being in their presence made the girl feel like she was floating. She was happy to take her time with her duties as long as it meant she could be around them longer. Unfortunately, the distraction caused the girl to make a mistake. But when her masters went to yell at her, the friend tried to take the blame and stood up for her. It didn't stop the punishment. That was the moment the maid realized the floating feeling she felt was true love for the friend. She thought, why do I have to suffer working for such a cruel master, when I could be with such a loving master like this instead? So, she plotted a way to make her dreams a reality. One by one, she managed to dispose of the wrongful masters. She felt a bit bad for the maid she pinned it on, but that one was having an affair with the husband, so she got over it pretty quickly. After all, her love for her true master was far purer than anything that maid could have felt for that waste of space. It was then easy to forge signatures on a new will that spread the wealth out to the remaining staff, and leave a manor out in the quiet countryside for herself. If the family hadn't wanted that, they shouldn't have faked so much charity. And now, she is finally ready to start truly living her life with the master she adores. But now you're trying to run away from me. You stopped running. I'm guessing you're about to leave. I'm on my way over. Please, Don't leave me. I care about you. I want to pamper and spoil you. Return the kindness you showed to me when no one else would. I love you. Please, stay. Thank you for listening to my ASMR. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and comment about what you liked best. Oh, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you'd like to listen to more right away, I have a playlist dedicated to all my ASMRs and my Yandere ASMRs. Thank you to everyone who has supported me on Ko-fi. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.